Real soldier spirit, hustle may be part of living, but if you didn't, never spat it in your lyric. There was training, raising bars, martial arts, kicking the teddy was arse, taking a scholarly class. Mind sharp, inspired by the Marleys and Arleys and Panther parties, saw the road as a means to an end. For real, they starting, the movement got devoured. You know the system cowards that rejected anything that's a threat to their power. Locked up the militants, labelled them schizophrenic. Liquid crushed their necks so they could never defend it. The rest, never been soldiers. Look how they folded as soon as the money's involved with. Crack hit in 86, lit a split for boulders. Michael's father was the last of a dying breed. Could have been the leader that we need, but we didn't heed. With the entrepreneur mind like SB, our potential will blossom if it just let be, but pigs killed him. Not the first, won't be the last. But he made the news the day the trial start. What a farce trying to charge police. Even with the footage showing them over his dead body laughing, they got released. That's when Michael's mother lost it, he was just a toddler. Sent to live with grandmother, too sick to raise him proper. By the time granny died, mum was an alcoholic and touched the crack too, but never recovered from it. So care homes for Michael, where he kept getting neglected. But what becomes of the little boy who gets molested? How does he admit it and tell the world about his death wish? It's easier to play hard and just get arrested. Did I mention? A genius for maths and science. And finally he's got a teacher that is really trying, Jane Taylor. Half Irish, half from Grenada. Took this little boy and showed him love and saw what he was made of. But the year's out and primary school is over. Now he's losing his mother figure again. So he's turning colder. Cause secondary is never steady, deadly for many. Frightened by the height and the fighting. Ever ready to expel him or dispel him. Whatever's in a melon. And of course other youths want to shank him and shell him, selling or not. Every other day you get in search. When it first happened to Michael, you know, his pride was hurt, but there were many felt a violation of his father's memory. Every time he stood, their pockets getting empty, but all they found was algebraic equations that he was blazing. He kept his love for the knowledge despite the teachers hating. But when you're schooled, then it's free, and you can see socks bursting out of your shoes. What will it be? When your elders say, pick up this cue, make P. Ain't rocket science, you're a smart kid, you're aiming for the key. Watch how many doors and more legs it opens, promoting the key to you. Never tell you about the doors it closes. But Michael knew the cycle and what it might do. He'd seen enough crashes, but he jumped on the bike too. Cause love from the oldest made his shoulders feel bigger than boulders. And most of the things that we do, we just want to be noticed. So we hustle harder. Neither like his father. He ain't a schoolboy no more. He's deep in the drama, youngest in the clique, quickest with a brick, sickest with the stick, stuck up grown men. Rep getting big down in Bond Street shopping. It should have been in year 11, living like a sport rich kid, but even more depressing. Where the trigger pressing, take you quickly where you're destined, and quickly you learn it is sickly. Just like quick your bread and snake you for paper, and he was no safer than any other tug with a stick might make you. He touched 21 and he'd seen enough paper and enough death to take your breath till you make her, but was never that mean, couldn't be seen dealing with pregnant teens. His boy told him the game's that dirty, maybe you should leave. Plus he got a queen, and she ain't on the hype, ain't impressed by the bush. Could have been the wife, but when Mike got shift again, sent for another bird. Stacey said that's the end and would have kept her word, but her belly started bulging. She took the VO and told him, it's still over. I ain't raising my youth on the road thing. But Michael insisted and listed reasons why it's different. He grew up without a dad, swore the issue would be different. Stacey looked into his eyes and saw that he meant business, kissed him and told him that she missed him but play a position. She got visions of them living when he was out of prison. He gave his lines to his boys, made it an early Christmas. The baby's born and named him after his pops, but he ain't seen him yet, didn't want to meet him in the box, so all he got is pictures. Feeling complete without the riches, having all the man really needs, a baby and a missus. 2 weeks from his release with the picture in his hand. Another inmate ran up on him with the shank, tried to bust his throat. Quick reflex. Michael raised his arm, just about managed to protect his neck. They fought and wrestled. He looked into his eyes and to his surprise finally managed to recognize little P. They used to take his paper and wait and swore that he was such a dickhead that they did it barefaced. But if you learn nothing, learn. Any dickhead can kill. And everybody bleeds, ain't nobody made a still. Little P stuck a shanking, tore apart Michael's flesh. Michael pissed and shit on himself and took a breath. His last, choked to death on his own blood. Never went out like Scarface, no one ever does. In the real world, one bag of man and doing life, wasting away and worried about their wife, who's and giving her the pap. I don't care who you are, 30 years, a bloody long time. In the real world, we have dreams and feelings. When they get crushed, that's when we turn into aggressive demons. Never been saying I don't get the aggression. But let's not pretend that we're rebelling by selling what we are selling and shelling the brothers melon and kicking each other's head in. That is what they're defending. In the real world, we don't run the road. They run the road. The same people you pay tax to. Shit is cold. You think they won't shop food and make law? This ain't nothing new. Look up the opium wars. A spiral in the city cycle, deliberately designed to. The question is now, who's going to raise Michael?
Jeez! Jeez! All right. All right, Akala, 2012.